Coinbase's base has hit a $2 billion TVL, total value locked. That's a figure that's doubled in the last 25 days. Now, unfortunately, Base does not have a token, which means that we don't see that correlation between growing TVL and increasing price in the way that we've seen with Solana, for example. But all of this growth seems to be coming in from the upcoming airdrops and Memecoins specifically. And so this is where we can capitalize on some major gains in the same way that Solana meme coiners or airdrop hunters have. Take the example of Bonk, which is up 300 times, or WIF, WIF, up 200 times. In this video, I'm going to be answering two of the hottest questions right now that pertain to this issue. Plus, I'll provide you with some bonus news, some updates that I think are contextually appropriate. But that first question is whether or not Base will ever get its own native token. And the second all-important question, which Base airdrops and meme coins should you especially be keeping your eyes on? Welcome to the channel. My name is Maddie and this is Altcoin Buzz. Whether it's airdrops, whether it's meme coins, whatever your jam is in crypto, I do wish you well if you choose to invest. I hope you do so responsibly. But just remember that I'm not a financial or investment advisor. And that means, as you know, this video is not official financial or investment advice. Okay, so for those of you that don't know much about Base, it is a secure and basically low-cost Ethereum Layer 2 solution, but that's built to scale the user base on-chain. You can choose to skip this part of the video if you're already familiar with Base, maybe you already know the advantages of it. But Base effectively offers a number of these advantages, and that's why within a pretty short period of time, relatively speaking, it's accumulated that metric, that big $2 billion in terms of TVL that I mentioned, total value lock. Here's a quick rundown of those advantages. So first of all, very low gas fees, which certainly makes it ideal for sectors like DeFi, gaming, and NFTs. It also has very fast transaction times, much faster, in fact, than Ethereum's transaction times. And a big factor that we cannot overlook is its ease of use, right? Because it's integrated, of course, with the Coinbase platform. So that makes it easier for users to get started with on-chain applications. Think about all the newbies coming into this space. Maybe you're seasoned, you're a veteran, and to you, this is something that wouldn't be a major factor. But there are a lot of new people entering the crypto and blockchain space. So this is actually a pretty important variable. However, we cannot ignore the fact that Base was incubated, of course, with Coinbase, which is a centralized exchange. It does have plans, though, to progressively decentralize in the years ahead. Let's take a closer look at how they plan to go about doing that. Listen up if you're watching this as an American, because I'm talking to you. Because we've actually found an exchange that offers you the best of both worlds. Want to trade spot markets on over 400 trading pairs and without KYC? Yeah, you can. Want to trade perpetuals markets on over 150 trading pairs with KYC that accepts Americans, by the way, Canadians too? Yeah, you can also do that. The only exchange we've seen in the market that lets you do both simple spot trading without KYC and perps trading with KYC that Americans can use is BYDFi. And along with the great fees and almost no slippage on trade orders, you also get up to $8,698 in bonuses just for trying BYDFi. And then in addition, you also get our flagship Altcoin Buzz Alpha service totally free for 1 month. And you can check out BYDFi today by clicking the link in either the description of this video or the pinned comment below. Circling back to one of the big questions, will Base ever have its own native token? Well, Paul Grewal, Coinbase's chief legal officer, he has hinted, even suggested the possibility of a Base token at some point. But then more recently, and in contrast, we have Brian Armstrong, the CEO, of course, of Coinbase. Brian confirmed that the cryptocurrency exchange has no plans to introduce a token. So you have these conflicting reports here, and it's possible things have changed, but Brian Armstrong's announcement, his statement, is actually the more recent one that we perhaps should be considering here. So if you were planning to own Base's native token to perhaps make some gains during the upcoming Memecoin airdrop frenzy on Base, we're going to have to consider a plan B since there is no native token. And I'm going to go through what that plan is specifically, but I first want to share that news with you. Our absolute favorite crypto bridge is Wanchain. Nothing else even comes close. And Wanchain has integrated Base to simplify cross-chain exploration for new crypto users. We recently had this interview with Temujin Louis. He's Wanchain's new CEO. And he's expressed the fact that this new integration with Base is crucial because, of course, Coinbase is often the first point of contact for all the newcomers in general in crypto. And like I said, there are a lot of those newcomers that are newly involved in this space. So Temujin shared that even Wanchain is observing a shift in terms of demand towards Base by the new users. And this emphasizes the need for an interoperability solution to support often isolated layer 2 protocols building on Base. And so as far as we see it, this is a great move by Wanchain. So which Base meme coins and airdrops should you be watching out for? It took 203 days for Coinbase's Base network to hit $1 billion in TVL, but then only an additional 25 days to reach $2 billion. So this is clearly an accelerating upward slope. But according to industry experts, it's really the meme coins and airdrops in particular that are driving the next wave of adoption on Base. And like I said, we've just witnessed Solana having really an insane meme coin season. Somewhat unexpectedly, you could argue. Thousands of millionaires were made overnight. But, I always like to caution the viewers of the channel, investing in meme coins is ultra high risk. We don't recommend it as far as strategy. If you lucked out, if you want to dabble in them and maybe you've had some success, good. Look, there's no question the gains can be unbelievable, but the volatility and the losses are extreme, even by crypto standards. I steered away from them. It's not my thing. If it's your thing, just be careful. That's all I ask. And as always, only bet what you can afford to lose. So we are not experts in terms of meme coins, but I have been following certain influencers who have previously identified, to their credit, some pretty high potential meme coins. Let's take a look here at what Sremlin suggests. Toshi, with a price of 0.00055 cents and a market cap of $235 million, which places it in the mid-cap range as we defined it the other day. And this is actually a meme coin based on Brian Armstrong's beloved cat, which is named, incidentally, after Satoshi Nakamoto. If you want, you can buy it on Uniswap. We also have Degen, D-E-G-E-N, with a price right now of 1.6 cents and a market cap of just over $200 million. Also kind of in that sweet mid-cap range. You can check this one out on Uniswap if you're interested. We also have Brian, B-R-I-U-N, Brian Armstrong, with a price right now of about 2 cents and a market cap of $20 million. This is a meme coin based on caricatured Coinbase CEO, of course, Brian Armstrong. We also have TYBG with a very low price of 0.04 cents and a market cap of $57 million. Now, Base God meme coin is what we're talking about here, kind of self-proclaimed as, quote, the most based meme on Base. Make of that what you will. You can buy it on Uniswap. We also have Balls, B-A-L-L-Z, Wolf Whiff Balls, at a price of 4.6 cents and a market cap of $46 million. This is a meme coin inspired by a daring wolf, but when we checked out this Twitter handle here, it was suspended. So be careful. Be careful with all of these, realistically. Personally, I'm going to speak for myself. I don't care for any of these. This is extreme high-risk territory. These are meme coins that maybe could make a name for themselves in association with Coinbase, but we're not recommending them. Actually, I'd rather talk about the airdrops now because that's certainly safer territory if you're looking for something more reliable. So the anticipation in terms of new protocols launching on Base, and by extension, the at least potential for ecosystem airdrops, this presents a more realistic and also very lucrative opportunity for users and investors. Now, the most profitable protocols launching on Base may have a pretty good chance of also launching an airdrop. And these include bridges like Across and Stargate, decentralized exchanges like ODOS and Aerodome, and lending protocols like Moonwell and Seamless. Now, our airdrop hunter, Camille Lemons, is always on the lookout for the biggest and the hottest airdrops. We've brought many of these to you, courtesy of Camille's research and diligence, and we're going to keep you posted here when it comes to those associated with Base. So we're definitely going to be hearing more about this very soon. Make sure you are subscribed and also hit the bell to receive notifications because this stuff, as you know, is very time-sensitive information.
And so if this market pulls back hard under this level and then consolidates and comes back, we're likely to sell and stall.